Hello and welcome all to the YouTube channel of GiveMock.com. I hope you all are doing good. In our last two videos, we took after 45 important MCQs of the first module and 35 important MCQs of the second module for the Advanced Bank Management subject of the CIIB examination. Now in this video, we will be taking care of 50 important MCQs from the third module, that is HRM, for the Advanced Bank Management examination coming up on 20th of December. Without wasting much of your time, let's start with the 50 important MCQ session. The first question is, I will pay more for the ability to deal with people rather than for any other ability under the sun. Who gave the above statement? The options are A. Peter Drucker, B. Edgar Schein, C. Rockefeller or D. Charles Babbage. You can do one thing, आप अपने आंसर्स अपने कॉपी पे टिक कर सकते हैं, and in the last we will match ki how much answers have you rightly answered, and you can write in the comment box also. The correct answer to this question is C. Rockefeller. Next question, the book named The Landmarks of Tomorrow was written by? Who wrote the book The Landmarks of Tomorrow? The options are A. Peter Drucker, B. Douglas MacGregor, C. Abraham Maslow or D. Frederick Herzberg. The correct answer is A. Peter Drucker. Coming to the next question, which of the following sums up the Edgar Schein's definition of organization? The options are A. Rational coordination of activities of a number of people. Option B. Involved for achievement of common goal through division of labor and function. Option C. Hierarchy of authority and responsibility. Or option D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. An organization is the rational coordination of activities of a number of people involved for achievement of common goal through division of labor and function and through a hierarchy of authority and responsibility. Coming up to the fourth question, as per Robert Owen, managers' best investment and vital machines are? This is an important question. You can star mark it. ये पिछले कई बार एग्जाम्स में पूछा जा चुका है, and this vital machines is the keyword. So, as per Robert Owen, managers' best investment and vital machines are? Options हैं A. Improvised tools, option B. Line managers, option C. Workers or option D. Modern technology. The correct answer is option C. Workers. So workers are the best investment and vital machines as per Robert Owen. He believed in providing better conditions that would result in higher productivity. Now coming up to the next question, modern day organizations are said to be operating in VUCA environment. What does VUCA stands for? Options are A. Variability, usefulness, criticality and acceptance. Option B. Versatility, uniqueness, conditionality and advantageous. Option C. Volatility, uncertainty, complexity or ambiguity. Or option D. Vulnerable, intolerable, conceptual and approachable. The correct answer to this question is option C. Volatility, uncertainty, complexity and ambiguity. Coming up to the next question. Which of the following is not a traditional submodule of broad HRM function? The options are A. Acquisition, B. Merger, C. Development or D. Maintenance. The correct answer is D. Merger. Four traditional submodules of broad HRM function are acquisition, development, motivation and maintenance. So merger is not the correct answer. Now coming up to the next question. National Institute of Personnel Management is situated in? किस शहर में नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ पर्सनल मैनेजमेंट सिचुएटेड है? द ऑप्शंस आर ए. कोलकाता, बी. न्यू दिल्ली, सी. शिमला और डी. देहरादून. द करेक्ट आंसर इज ए. कोलकाता. National Institute of Personnel Management (NIPM) was founded in 1980 after the merger of Indian Institute of Personnel Management and National Institute of Labour Management (NILM). So इस क्वेश्चन से दो तीन क्वेश्चन पूछे जा सकते हैं कि किन दो इंस्टीट्यूशंस को मर्ज करके NIPM बनाया गया, या NIPM की स्थापना कब की गई, या NIPM कहाँ पे सिचुएटेड है. सो दिस इज एन इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन. कमिंग अप टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, अ ट्रेडिशनल जॉब एनालिसिस कंप्राइजेज ऑफ 3 पार्ट्स. एक ट्रेडिशनल जॉब एनालिसिस 3 पार्ट से मिलकर बनता है. विच ऑफ दीज इज नॉट वन ऑफ देम? इनमें से कौन सा एक पार्ट नहीं है? द करेक्ट ऑप्शंस आर ए. जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन, बी. जॉब इवैल्यूएशन, सी. जॉब स्पेसिफिकेशन और डी. जॉब एलोकेशन. द करेक्ट आंसर इज D. Job allocation. A traditional job analysis comprises of 3 parts, that is job description, job evaluation and job specification. Coming up to the 9th question, which of the following is not a correct description of the term as per Parikh and Rao? पारीक एंड राव ने कुछ टर्मिनोलॉजीज दी थी और उनकी डिस्क्रिप्शंस दी थी, तो विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट अ करेक्ट डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ द टर्म? द ऑप्शंस आर ए, टास्क इज द बेसिक एलिमेंट ऑफ जॉब. Option B, job puts an individual in hierarchical pattern. Option C, role emphasizes on pattern of mutual expectation. Or option D, work that involves complex pattern and encompasses socio-psychological relationships. So the correct answer is option B, that is job. This is not the correct description. As per the description given by Parikh and Rao, job is system of tasks that require an individual to achieve overall product, and position puts an individual in hierarchical pattern with which those who are below, they report to the higher positions. Now coming up to the 10th question, andragogy, that is adult learning, is more of dash. Adult learning deals with, options are A, subject centric, option B, teacher centric, option C, learner centric, or option D, object centric. This is an important question. Adult learning is more of, the correct answer is option C, learner centric. Coming up to the 11th question, which of the following is not one of the set of theory which explains how to learn as per Nadler? Options are A, mechanic or behaviorist theory, option B, organismic or humanistic theory, option C, cognitive theory, or option D, Knauss-Nadler theory. The correct answer is option D, Knauss-Nadler theory. Knauss-Nadler theory is not one of the theory which explains how to learn as per Nadler. Coming up to the 12th question, there is a statement which says learning occurs only when the learners have the freedom to learn what is particularly relevant to their personal life situation. Which of the theory explores this phenomena? This is an important question. You can star mark it. ये आपके एग्जाम्स में पूछा जा सकता है. इसके ऑप्शंस हैं A, behaviorist theory, B, organismic theory, C, mechanistic theory, or D, systematic theory. The correct answer is option B, organismic theory. Organismic or humanistic theory holds that learning occurs only when the learners have the freedom to learn what is particularly relevant to their personal life situation. The purpose of learning is to encourage an individual to develop their full potential. So organismic theory is the right answer. Coming to the 13th question, which theory holds that learner is passive in the process of learning? ये भी क्वेश्चन पिछली बार कई एग्जाम्स में पूछा जा चुका है. That which theory holds कि learner is passive in the process of learning? The options are A, passive reflex theory, B, organismic theory, C, behaviorist theory, or D, learner centric theory. The correct answer is option C. As per the mechanistic or behaviorist theory, learner is passive in the process of learning. Learning occurs when a learner is conditioned to give the right response to a given stimulus. So stimulus is the keyword. Coming up to the next question, 14th question. Which is the correct order of steps involved in systematic approach to training, that is SAT? There are 5 steps in SAT. So we have to rearrange the steps as per their correct order in the approach. The options are training need analysis, selection and development of trainers, preparation of training plan, designing the program and evaluation of training program. ये 5 स्टेप हैं, इनको करेक्ट ऑर्डर में अपने को लगाना है जो कि सिस्टमैटिक अप्रोच टू ट्रेनिंग को एक्सप्लेन करते हैं. सो यू कैन मार्क इट. द करेक्ट आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन इज ऑप्शन ए, दैट इज द स्टेप्स आर फर्स्ट वी एनालाइज द ट्रेनिंग नीड, then we prepare the training plan, then we design the program, then after evaluation of the training program we select and develop the trainers. So this is an important question, you can mark it. Coming up to the 15th question, evaluation of training is done at 4 levels. Which of the following is not one of them? A, reaction level, B, learning level, C, cognitive level, or D, functioning level. The correct answer to this question is option C, cognitive level. Evaluation of training is done at 4 levels, that is reaction level, learning level, behavior level and functioning level. Coming up to the 16th question, 3 basic components of attitude are. Attitude के 3 basic components क्या होते हैं? Options are positive, negative and neutral. Option B, emotional, informational and behavioral. Option C, active, passive and dormant, or option D, intrinsic, extrinsic and conceptual. The correct answer is option B, emotional, informational and behavioral. These are the three basic components of attitude. 17th question. Which of the following functions that attitude serves at workplace? The options are adjustment function and ego defensive function. Option B, value expression function and knowledge function. Option C, job orientation function and behavioral pattern function. Yeah, option D, both A and B above. The correct answer to this question is option D, that is both A and B above. Adjustment function and ego defensive function, as well as value expression function and knowledge function. Next question. Erik Erikson divided life into 8 stages, of which 4 are in childhood and 4 are in adulthood. Which of the following is not an adulthood stage? The options are mature adulthood, adolescence, adulthood or maturity. The correct answer is mature adulthood. The 4 stages of adulthood as per Erik Erikson is adolescence, young adulthood, adulthood and maturity. So mature adulthood is not any such stage. Coming up to the 19th question. What is the chronological sequence of career roles experienced by an individual as per Dalton, Thompson and Price? 4 रोल्स बताए गए हैं डाल्टन, थॉमसन एंड प्राइस के द्वारा. ये किस ऑर्डर में किसी भी इंडिविजुअल को एक्सपीरियंस करता है? ये ऑप्शंस आर मेंटर, कलीग, स्पॉन्सर और अप्रेंटिस. मेंटर, कलीग, स्पॉन्सर एंड अप्रेंटिस. व्हाट इज द करेक्ट सीक्वेंस? The correct answer to this question is first, an individual experiences apprentice stage, which is the beginning of one's career under supervision. Then he reaches the colleague stage, in which individual contribution in a subordinate role matters. Then he becomes a mentor, which is the beginning of complex function, and then he or she becomes a sponsor, which is a part of top management. Coming up to the 20th question. Which of the following is a mismatch in career concept as per Driver? Driver ने कुछ career concepts दिए थे, so we have to mark which of the following is a mismatch in career concept. The options are linear concept, that is upward movement in different organization in same domain. Option B, steady state career, that is acquire higher skill but choose not to go up in hierarchy. Option C, transitory pattern, that is shift from one job to another without acquiring excellence. Or option D, spiral career, that is take new job, work hard, perform well, move up in the status and then move to the another kind of job. So which of the following is a mismatch? The correct answer is option A, linear concept. Now what is linear concept? In this linear concept, employees enter into an organization, develop a plan for upward movement within the same profession using organizational hierarchy. So they do not change any organization, but in the same organization they use the hierarchy to develop themselves. This is the linear concept. Coming up to the 21st question. A personal sense of type of work individual wants to pursue and what work or career means to one is called as. This is an important question. You can mark it. A personal sense of type of work individual wants to pursue and what work or career means to one is called as. Options are A, career dimension, B, career planning, C, career anchor or D, career path. The correct answer is C, career anchor. This concept was given by Shane, and as per this concept, personal sense of type of work an individual wants to pursue and what work or career means to one is called career anchor. He listed 5 such career anchors, that is technical and functional competence, managerial competence, security, creativity and autonomy. Coming to the 22nd question. Which of the following is a part of self-development at individual level as per Parikh? Which of the following is a part of self-development at individual level as per Parikh? Options are motivational pattern, locus of control, power bases or all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. At individual level, we can see motivational patterns, locus of control and power bases are there. at interpersonal level. For self-development, interpersonal needs, transactional analysis are there, and at group level, being an effective member of the group is a part of self-development. Coming to the 23rd question, individual's belief about who is responsible for what happens in his life is called. Options are power base, motivational pattern, locus of control or internal belief. The correct answer is locus of control. ये क्वेश्चन भी हमारे पिछले 2 या 3 एग्जाम्स में आ चुका है. सो दिस इज एन इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन. इंडिविजुअल्स बिलीफ, एक इंडिविजुअल की सोच कि हु इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर वट एवर हैपन्स इन हिज और हर लाइफ इज कॉल्ड locus of control. This concept was defined by Lefcourt and Levinson, and this explains individuals have belief about who is responsible for what happens in their life. Now coming up to the 24th question, which of the following are correct statement for different power bases? Now there are several power bases, सबकी definition दी गई है and we have to select which of the following are correct statement. Options are coercive power, that is leader threatens and punish the delinquent employees. Option B, expert power, that is power gained by the virtue of knowledge. Option C, emotional power, that is emotional attraction of a person based on extraordinary characteristics. Or option D, reflected power, that is gaining of power by virtue of proximity to a power source. अब अपने को इसमें से सेलेक्ट करना है कि इनमें से कौन सा स्टेटमेंट करेक्ट है. यू कैन टेक योर टाइम. The options are first and second are correct, first, second and fourth are correct, first, second and third are correct, or first, third and fourth are correct. Now the correct answer is option B, that is first, second and fourth are correct. Now let me explain a bit. Emotional power is the emotional connect between manager and employees used by the manager to get the work done from employees beyond their duty and time schedule. And charismatic power is emotional attraction or influence of a leader based on extraordinary characteristic that is admired by its juniors. So this is an important question, you can mark it. Coming up to the 25th question, the concept of transactional analysis was given by. Transactional analysis concept किसने दिया था? Options are A. Levinson, B. Kotler, C. Eric Berne or D. Goleman. The correct answer is C. Eric Berne. Dr. Eric Berne gave the concept of transactional analysis. Coming up to the 26th question, which of the following is not a life position in terms of okayness as given by Harris? Harris ने कुछ life positions दी थी. So which of the following is not a life position in terms of okayness as per Harris? Options are I am okay, you are somehow okay. I am not okay, you are okay. I am not okay, you are not okay. Or I am okay, you are not okay. The correct answer is option A. I am okay, you are not okay. You are somehow okay is not the correct option. Now when both I and you are okay, it shows that both of us have value. When I am okay but you are not okay, it means I have value but you don't have value. I am not okay and you are okay means I don't have any value but you have value. And I am not okay, you are not okay explains that neither person have value. This is an important question. Coming up to the 27th question, what is the following represents the correct sequence of stages in group formation? Group formation में correct sequence of stages क्या है, ये अपने को correct sequence में लगाना है. Stages are conforming, norming, forming, performing and storming. So you can take your time and answer the question. Group formation के stages में कौन सा step पहले आता है, कौन सा बाद में आता है? I will give you 5 seconds. You can see and answer the question. The correct answer to this question is option A. That is, सबसे पहले जो sequence आता है that is forming, then comes storming, then comes norming, then comes conforming and then performing. So this is the correct sequence. ये question आप चाहें तो याद कर लें, ये बिल्कुल हमारे एग्जाम में आने वाला है ये question. Coming to the 28th question, group dynamics term किसने दिया था? Term group dynamics was coined by. Options are A. Kurt Lewin, B. Edward Scruton, D. Power Cotter, or C or D. Mark Hughes. The correct answer is option A, Kurt Lewin. Coming up to the 29th question, Johari window, which explains the concept of self-awareness, has how many dimensions? जोहारी विंडो जो सेल्फ अवेयरनेस के कंसेप्ट को एक्सप्लेन करता है उसमें कितने डायमेंशंस होते हैं? ऑप्शंस आर A3, B2, C4 और D1. The correct answer is it has 2 dimensions. Johari window concept was given by Joseph Luff and Harrington Ingham. It refers to 2 dimensions, first being how much of one's behavior is known to him or her and how much he or she feels others know about him or her. These are the 2 dimensions. Coming up to the 30th question, what comes in place of 1 and 2 in the below description of Johari window? So this is the description of Johari window. हमें बताना है कि फर्स्ट और सेकेंड जो हमने मार्क किया उस जगह पे क्या आता है. ऑप्शंस आर A, ग्रेप वाइन एंड ओपन, B, लाइट एंड स्पिरिचुअल, C, deaf and open, or D, blind and closed. You can take your time. I will give you 5 to 10 seconds to answer this question. This is an important question for all of you. So these are the 2 dimensions, as you can see, known to self and not known to self. These are the 2 dimensions of Johari window. The correct answer is option D, blind and closed. So arena is known to self and known to others. Blind is not known to self but known to others. Then closed is known to self but not known to others. And dark is neither known to us or to others. Now coming to the 31st question. Personality, perception and attitude comes under which group of factors that influence human behavior? Personality, perception and attitude comes under which group of factors that influences human behavior? The options are personal factor, psychological factor, intrinsic factor or background factor. The correct answer to this question is option B, psychological factors. Psychological factors are personality, perception, attitude, values and learning, etc. Coming up to the 32nd question. Messy appearance, restless, impatient and perfectionism are characteristic of which type of personality? Type A personality, type B personality, type C personality or type D personality? The correct answer is type A personality. Type A personality people are restless, impatient, they are perfectionist and several times they have messy appearance. Now coming up to the 33rd question. Psychoanalytical theory is primarily based on the Freudian concept of dash. Options are unconscious, subconscious and conscious, trust, autonomy and inferiority, trait, integrity and growth, or despair, identity and intimacy. Psychoanalytical theory किस concepts पर based है? The correct answer is option A, unconscious, subconscious and conscious. Psychoanalytical theory is primarily based on Freudian concept of unconscious, that is id, subconscious, that is superego, and conscious being ego of a person. Coming up to the 34th question. Being intuitive, creative and emotional is controlled by which hemisphere of the human brain? This is an important question. Creative, emotional या intuitive होना human brain के किस hemisphere से control की जाती है? Options are central hemisphere, left hemisphere, right hemisphere or frontal hemisphere. The correct answer is option C, that is right hemisphere. Right hemisphere of the brain controls the left side of the body, and that attributes to the artistic nature being simultaneous, emotional, spiritual and creative. Coming to the 35th question. Which of the following is not a traditional HR approach for managing diversity at organization level? The options are diversity enlargement, diversity assessment, diversity sensitivity or cultural audits. The correct answer is option B, that is diversity assessment. A traditional HR approach for managing diversity at organization level are diversity enlargement, diversity sensitivity and cultural audits. Coming up to the 36th question. What does rival hypothesis is? Options are workers are motivated more by the need for satisfaction, workers are motivated more by the sense of security, workers are motivated more by the need for money, or workers are motivated more for the working environment. The correct answer is option C, that is workers are motivated more by the need for money. This is called Rubble's hypothesis. This was given by F.W. Taylor. Coming up to the 37th question, which of the following is correct sequence of needs in the Maslow's need hierarchy theory from lower to higher? The 5 needs are safety and security needs, social needs, psychological needs, self-esteem needs, and self-actualization needs. This is an important question. You have to arrange the needs in the correct sequence from lower to higher. You can take 5 to 10 seconds to answer this. This question has been asked in earlier examination also. Let me tell you, the correct answer is option D, that is first comes physiological needs, then comes safety and security needs, then social needs, then self-esteem needs, and at the top of the pyramid is the self-actualization needs. Coming up to the 38th question, what are the factors leading to job satisfaction or dissatisfaction as per Herzberg's two-factor theory? हर्जबर्ग ने जो 2 फैक्टर थ्योरी दी थी उसमें किन 2 फैक्टर्स को कहा था जो कि डिस्क्राइब करते हैं जॉब सेटिस्फैक्शन और जॉब डिससेटिस्फैक्शन को? ये ऑप्शंस आर हाइजीन एंड मोटिवेशन, हाइजीन एंड मेंटेनेंस फैक्टर, मोटिवेशनल एंड हाइजीन फैक्टर, रिकॉग्निशन एंड हाइजीन फैक्टर, और ऑप्शन डी अचीवमेंट एंड रिलेशन फैक्टर. द करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन बी, मोटिवेशनल एंड हाइजीन फैक्टर. Coming up to the 39th question, ERG theory in psychology was given by Clayton Alderfer. Clayton Alderfer ने ERG theory दी थी psychology की. What does ERG stands for? Options are existence, relatedness and growth. Option B, estimation, relaxation and group formation. Option C, exceptional recognition and goal setter. Or option D, employee role and gratitude. The correct answer is option A, that is existence, relatedness and growth. These are the 3 sets of needs in organization, out of which more than one need may be operative at the same time. Coming up to the 40th question, the motivation is determined by the nature of the reward people expect to get as a result of their job performance. Which of the following theory postulates it? The options are Valence instrumentality expectancy model, option B, instrumentality theory, option C, path goal theory, or option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Vroom's expectancy model, Valence instrumentality expectancy model, path goal theory, instrumentality theory are the several names of the theory developed by Victor H. Vroom. So ये चारों एक ही theory के अलग अलग नाम हैं. Coming up to the 41st question, which theory assumes that consequences of individuals' behavior in one situation influences that individual's behavior in a similar situation? The options are Porter's performance satisfaction model, reinforcement theory, Adams' equity theory, or achievement motivation theory. The correct answer is option B, that is reinforcement theory. Reinforcement theory assumes that consequences of individuals' behavior in one situation influences the same individual's behavior in similar situations. 42nd question, STARS, that is Special Thanks and Recognition System, links customer delight to employee rewards. This model was used by which company? Options are IBM, Google, Taj Hotel and Resorts, and Moria Sheraton Hotels. So, किस organization ने STARS model use किया था? The correct answer is option C, Taj Hotel and Resorts. Coming to the 43rd question, which of the following types of compensation is not matched correctly? Options are managerial compensation is called remuneration, supervisory compensation is called salary, clerical compensation is called payment, or unskilled and skilled, semi-skilled compensation is wages. The correct answer is option C, that is for clerical or administrative staff, correct compensation is salary. Coming up to the 44th question, which of the following is correct in respect of year of enactment? 3 एक्ट्स दिए गए हैं एंड उनकी इनैक्टमेंट की ईयर दी गई है. we have to say which of the following is correct. Options are A. Payment of Wages Act 1936, B. Minimum Wages Act 1948, Payment of Bonus Act 1965, या D. All of the above. The correct answer is option D. All of the above. To protect the workforce from irrationally low wages, following laws have been enacted by Indian government, that is Payment of Wages Act 1936, Minimum Wages Act 1948, Payment of Bonus Act 1965, या Equal Remuneration Act 1976. Coming to the 45th question, which is the most widely used method for job evaluation? Job evaluation के लिए किस मेथड को सबसे ज़्यादा यूज़ किया जाता है? Options are ranking method, point method, job classification या factor comparison. The correct answer is option B, that is point method. Point method में jobs are broken into various factors and points are allotted to each factor with weightage given depending upon their importance to perform the job. Points so allocated are finally summed. Coming to the 46th question, race does not just reward for good work but it takes care of the career. What does race stands for? Race का full form पूछा गया है RACE. What does RACE stands for? The options are A. Recognition and career enhancement, B. Regular assessment of critical excellence, C. Rational and compassionate employment, or option D. Rewards associated to compensation for employee. So this is an important question. Which of the following does RACE stands for? The correct answer is option A, that is recognition and career enhancement. Recognition and career enhancement is a time-bound, automatic and transparent program for employees of Kotak based on performance and works on 4 basic principles of passion, pride, progress and prosperity. Coming to the 47th question, behaviorally anchored rating system. Behaviorally anchored rating scales bars is a dash method of performance appraisal. Options are A. Free-form essay method, B. Human asset accounting method, C. Traditional method, or D. Modern method. The correct answer is option D, that is modern method. Behaviorally anchored rating scales is a modern method of performance appraisal. 48th question, 360-degree appraisal method. Options are is likely to minimize human bias, is likely to enhance human bias, has no effect on human bias, or is the only method to minimize human bias. The correct answer is it is likely to minimize human bias, A being the correct option. It is a multi-rater appraiser system that is likely to minimize human bias. Coming up to the 49th question, a typical human resource information system includes option A, biodata with salary and allowances, option B, educational and professional qualifications, option C, organizational theory, or option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. A typical human resource system includes all of these: biodata, educational professional qualifications, salary and allowances, and organizational history. Coming to the 50th question, process of examining large and varied data sets to uncover hidden patterns, unknown correlations, market trends, customer preferences, and other useful information that helps organization make more informed business decision is called. The options are A. Data mining, B. Customer relationship management, C. Big data analytics, or D. Business statistic analysis. The correct answer is option C, that is big data analytics. Now with this question we come to an end of our session. I hope आप लोगों को ये सेशन पसंद आया होगा, and at last we would like to thank you for sharing your time, for sharing your valuable time and liking the video. आप अगर वीडियो आपको अच्छा लगा तो you can like, share and subscribe our channel. You can share it, the link and video description to other your fellow mates, जिसको कि इससे आगे और भी लोगों तक पहुंचा जा सके और उनको भी अपने आने वाले एग्जामिनेशन में मदद हो सके. थैंक यू ऑल.